No one likes being the new kid. You don't know the rules, you don't know anyone, the group cliques are already locked in place and you try and break in, your broken glasses are taped up and your hand-me-down farm overalls barely fit anymore.
That didn't happen to me.
Is that just me?
Yes, that's right.
Anyways, side note, if this were a 90s teen movie, this is where the montage would start and the magical transformation of that picture you just saw would turn into the most popular kid. Spoiler alert, that didn't happen. Being the new kid in a team, organization, or community, it's tough. However, successfully onboarding new members is critical to the engagement and the retention within your team, your organization, or your community. There are 3 critical things that leaders can do during the onboarding process to help new members feel welcome, feel connected, and feel engaged. In our world of dance floor theory, we call that building a culture of connection. And by culture connection, no, I do not mean making everyone wear friendship bracelets and sing Kumbaya. Although that might be fun for some of you. Okay, let's get into it. Did you know that research shows that the habits a student makes during their first 90 days of college will drastically impact their behavior for the next 3.5 years of college? This explains why those of you out there who spent your first 90 days learning to make ramen in a coffee pot ended up eating that same meal the rest of your college career.
That's not good.
I'm looking at you, Joe. What? Don't judge me. Colleges know this, which is why they spend so much money and resources to make the first 90 days of a student's college experience filled with activities to create the positive habits that they keep with them. This same principle applies across the board to any industry, whether you're talking about a new job or a fitness club or an online community. Well, minus the ramen thing. The initial experience can make or break a person's commitment and overall satisfaction within that team, organization, or community. In fact, according to a study done by Brandon Hall Group, organizations with strong onboarding processes can improve the higher retention by 82% and productivity by 70%. That's not just impressive, that's transformational. But on the flip side, only 17% of employees say they were satisfied with their onboarding process, and 50% of employees who left the organization within 2 years cited a poor onboarding experience as part of the reason for leaving. So Houston, we have a problem and we need to fix it. Before I get started on the crazy costs associated with employee turnover, let's nip this in the bud, not butt, bud. By showing you the 3 things that every leader should do during the onboarding process to make sure that your new people feel like this is the place for them for the long term. First up, let's talk about a personalized welcome. Imagine walking into a room and nobody knows your name versus walking in one where you're greeted with your name and a warm smile. Feels different, right?
Guess you are right.
That's the power of personalization. But it doesn't have to wait until they show up at the event. It should start as soon as they sign up. For new members, receiving a personalized welcome message or an email or a video or a small welcome package can make all the difference to them feeling like this is their place. It shows them that they are not just yet another number or revenue, but they're actually a valued part of your community. Take it a step further by highlighting something unique about them and how their skills or interests align with the group's goals. This immediate recognition can significantly boost their sense of belonging or commitment. I once joined a community and within 1 hour was sent a personalized video message welcoming me to the group from the leader of the group. Then a week later, I got a package in the mail filled with goodies for the organization, but also a handwritten letter directly addressed to me. That was 7 years ago, and guess what? I'm still a member today. Now for the second action. It's all about content training on the rules and the roles. It's critical that new members understand the lay of the land as soon as possible. This means providing clear, accessible information about the community's rules, expectations, and just how things operate around here. But it's not just about the do's and don'ts, it's also about empowering them about their role and how they can contribute. Consider creating an onboarding module or a mentorship program or a video series where newbies can learn the ropes from veterans as soon as possible. This not only clarifies their role within the community, but it sets them up for success from day one. As you build this out, also just keep in mind though that every community has official and unofficial rules. Like officially, you should contribute to discussions, but unofficially, don't be the person with the reply all thanks to everyone in the group. What are the unofficial rules and traditions of your community, and how can you build those into the training? Which brings me to the third action that leaders should do. It's all about focusing on building social connections. Humans are social creatures. Shocker, I know. And feeling connected is a fundamental need of ours. So you as a leader, you should be facilitating opportunities for new members to connect and create meaningful relationships within the people in the community. The more aligned those people are around shared interests, the better. This could go through the welcome events, it could be interest-based groups, it could be a buddy system, but encouraging these interactions in a relaxed social setting can help new members find their tribe within the larger community, or what I like to say, the congregation within the congregation. The data actually backs this up because when people feel connected, they're more loyal, they're engaged, they're more productive, and the satisfaction rates go up. So there you go. As we close this out, I know some of you are still like, Tom, I'm not sure I should really put extra effort into creating onboarding experience.
Brother, what's that?
Okay, first, why do you talk like that? Well, the answer is yes, yes, overwhelmingly yes, you should put the effort in. The value in the research is through the roof. Think of it like an investment, like buying stocks, but instead of stocks, it's people. And instead of dividends, you get a thriving community. Wait, actually, it's actually nothing like buying stocks. Forget all that. 69% of employees are more likely to stay within a company for 3 years if they've experienced great onboarding. The goal of onboarding isn't just to inform, it's to transform. It's about turning that overwhelmed feeling of being the new kid into a sense of excitement and belonging. By focusing on having a personalized welcome, content training on the rules and roles, and building social connections, you lay the foundation for a thriving, engaged community. And let's not forget, a community that grows together stays together. Unless, of course, it's a community of cacti, then you probably want to give them some space. So take these 3 steps to heart and make it part of every new member's experience, not just good, but great. Because at the end of the day, the strength of your community is measured not by the number of members you have, but by the number of members who feel like they truly belong. And if you like this video, hit that subscribe button and follow all of our videos to get content on how you can better engage your people. Speaking of which, my name's Tom and I'm here to help you to engage your people. See you in the next video.
Nom nom nom, ramen noodles, nom nom nom.
There's nothing in it, I'm just kidding.